This my two Satoshis. This my two Satoshis. Who need 2 cents when they can get double from stacking Toshis? Yeah.
It's your boy Crypto Blood. Happy New Year and welcome to another My Two Satoshis crypto guide video. Today we're going to be looking at Metaverse tokens. I told you before the new year that I would do a video giving you my top 5 Metaverse tokens and how you should play it going into the new year. I really think that the Metaverse really opens up and extends the leg in cryptos, meaning it extends the opportunity for more capital to come into this space because the Metaverse just opens up so many possibilities from commerce within the Metaverse, from people being able to create their own video games within video games, concerts. You're going to have Metaverse celebrities created in this new space and industry. So it's just so many things that can come out of this. And that means that more capital, more money will come into this space and give more people from the outside a reason to even enter this crypto industry. So with that being said, I want to take a look at first the heat map for today. Even though this is a crypto guide video, I do want to do a pulse check on the markets right now. As you guys can see, Bitcoin is up right now. It's trading above $46,000. Though it's at a critical level. I'll take a look at that in a second, where we just bounced off of. We got Ethereum. It is up 3.5%, trading at $3,800. Overall, most of your coins, altcoins and stuff, are looking good today, but this does not paint the whole picture because technically speaking, we are still in that channel. And to be honest with you, I can draw a new line, a new horizontal line that shows us that really the channel is even tighter than I expected initially. As you guys can see, I just drew this additional red line. This is kind of where we've been channeling, and you'll see that the bulls tried to save us yet again a couple of hours ago at that $45,500 Bitcoin price on Bitfinex. But if we can't hold that spot right there, then we are going to take a tumble further down to test, I would say, the $41,000 Bitcoin level. So that's where we are right now. I'm still bearish as we enter or get closer to that bottom area of the channel at the $45,000 marker. So make sure to keep an eye out on that price action at those $45,000 Bitcoin prices, because that will determine and unfortunately lead the rest of the market in the direction it goes. And I'm referring to Bitcoin. So you need to watch what Bitcoin is doing, because it will affect greatly the rest of your crypto portfolio.
But before we start, if you guys find these types of videos informative, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to receive more videos like this.
But let's talk about the Metaverse. And, you know, we've seen since the new year, or actually before the new year, we saw a huge sell-off occur within the Metaverse space. And honestly, it didn't just affect the Metaverse. It affected all aspects of the blockchain industry. So your main cryptocurrencies, your meme coins, your NFTs, you saw prices kind of soften up a little bit, though that is a different type of game there. You can't really just compare it apples to apples to your cryptocurrencies. But your Metaverse tokens definitely took a hit. Decentraland, Engine Coin, Phantom, and all of them took a pretty big hit leading up to the new year. And we see here, if I pull up the top crypto Metaverse tokens, well, you'll see over the last 7 days, a lot of these coins have been hit pretty damn hard. 12% down for Axi Infinity, Sandbox down 14%. So this is really probably a good point for you to take a look at possibly buying in these Metaverse coins. I'll go through exactly the top 5 that I think will be best suited for an individual getting into the Metaverse space. I'm just looking at the 7-day column here on all of these coins, and most of them are down with the exception of DeFi Kingdoms. It's up 46% in the last 7 days, so I wouldn't touch that. But you look at all these other coins that you're familiar with. I'm familiar with Mobox. You've got UFO Gaming down 25%. Big pullbacks with these coins. So this is a good time to at least start dipping your toe in the space, in the Metaverse space, because if we breach that $45,000 marker on Bitcoin, then these coins are going to go even lower. You'll have even lower prices and discounted prices to get these tokens. So don't rush. Just, put a little in right now and see if we end up breaching that $45,000 marker on Bitcoin. But these coins have been hit hard along with other types of cryptocurrencies. But you may ask me, what should we be doing? You may have some extra money to play with going into the new year, and what metaverse tokens should you play with? Well, I would say this article out of the vrsoldier.com put together a neat, interesting list. Okay, and this list right here are your top coins with a supply under $100 million. And so what does that mean? That means these coins are going to have a great potential for upside growth. There's a lot of room to the upside. The ceiling is pretty far away in relation to other cryptocurrencies that are dealing in the metaverse section of this space. So this is what you should be looking at as one of the aspects of, hey, what coins can I purchase that will actually give me a lot of upside potential? And so the higher the market cap goes, you start suffering law of large numbers. So keep that in mind. This article has a couple of the coins that I think should be on your top 5 as far as metaverse tokens go. With this list, I'm going to start off with one of the coins that I think you should definitely keep an eye out on, and that is My Neighbor Alice. The game hasn't even come out yet, but this game here has a lot of potential and there's a lot of buzz around it. So I think this is one of the coins you should be looking into. It's got a lot of volume, a lot of activity, a lot of social media excitement and energy behind this. And so it is scheduled to release later this year. And with this token, you'll be able to, basically it's a farm and builder game. You'll be able to buy virtual islands and upgrade them with unique items, allowing players to monetize their islands. So there's play to earn aspect within this My Neighbor Alice game. It is run on the Chromia blockchain. Okay, and it has a native ERC20 token that is powering this whole ecosystem. You want to look at coins that have the infrastructure or on ramps for success. Alice being one. You can trade it on Binance, KuCoin as well, FTX, Uniswap, Crypto.com even. So look out for this Alice token. I think it's going to be huge. At the time of recording, we're talking about a $12, $13 token. So again, market cap very low. Market cap of roughly $240 million. So much potential for the upside with My Neighbor Alice. So check them out. Put that on your radar, please, ladies and gentlemen. The next coin on this article, I think, is something you should definitely pay attention to, is Mobox. So the Mbox token is run on the Binance Smart Chain. It's one of the early GameFi, DeFi, metaverse platforms on Binance Smart Chain. And so we all know that they are taking up a lot of new capital, a lot of new inflows of money is going over to the BSC chain. So you need to pay attention to the Mobox platform. It was launched in early April of 2021. The Momoverse actually offers you a variety of features, and it includes NFT marketplace, Block Brawler, which is a system that you can stake your Mbox tokens and farm NFTs, and a Moversity environment. Okay, they're going to have a DAO governance system soon, a game called Chain Z Arena, and that's the first ever cross-platform idle RPG, and Moland, an evergreen land awaiting discovery. So this I think is another game you should be looking into. They've got infrastructure for a great successful future with such a small market cap at this current time. They even have real life blind boxes that you can collect as figurines. Of course, the NFTs are on point and ready to go. So they have a full ecosystem ready, and the game is only going to enhance the value of the Mbox token and its NFTs. You should look into their NFTs as well. I'm not too familiar with Illuvium, but I do, and of course I know you probably know about Axi Infinity. This is one you should definitely pay attention to. It's already done phenomenal over the last year. I actually mentioned Axi Infinity on one of my top trending crypto coins videos I did last year. But this coin is doing phenomenal. I mean, just about a year ago, November, it is up 76,000%. Okay, so it is already done very well, but because of its market cap, I think this coin actually has only 60 million, almost 61 million coins circulating right now. So again, there is some potential for you to make a decent move up if you start accumulating these tokens right now. They're, the market cap is fairly high, and it is actually the #1 Metaverse coin in the game right now. So, you can keep that in mind. It's only ranked 32 out of all cryptocurrencies. It's at $6.3 billion market cap. So it is it would be one that you might not see as much growth as maybe some of the other ones I just mentioned, but still you need to have some that are less risky, if I can even use that word. Take a look at Axi Infinity. They are a force to be reckoned with, and has already done almost, like, I think 900% since I mentioned it on my channel last year as one of the top trending coins, as I told you, for that week in the United States. But yeah, check them out. This is one of the coins you want to definitely have in your metaverse portfolio. The last two coins are actually not even on this list, but they, to me, are coins you should pay attention to. They're not necessarily under 100 million in circulating supply, but you can't forget the originator non-grader, Decentraland, Mana. This is a token you gotta have. It's one of the first to do it. If the metaverse field or industry is going to grow, this is going to grow with it without a shadow of a doubt. So you got to have you some Mana. It's one of those coins that's been hit pretty hard over the last 7 days, down 14% at the time of recording. So there is a potentially good position for you to get in at these prices. Of course, all this is relative. If Bitcoin breaches that $45,000 price, then look out for prices being lower and cheaper and more affordable for you to accumulate. You want to get yourself some of those Mana tokens from Decentraland. And lastly, this is a sleeper. This is a huge sleeper here. We got to talk about Atari. I interviewed the CEO of Atari last year, and it was a blast. He had a lot to say about blockchain and cryptos, and actually it may have been a year and a half ago, but I interviewed the CEO of Atari, and back then they were launching their token, and they are now entering the metaverse space as well. So you want to take a look at Atari because they have the brand, the name recognition. And if there's one token that can really enter the metaverse in a very quick way and leverage the hardware and R&D they've already done within this space, this is one of them. And as you guys can see, here's the CEO that I'm talking about that I interviewed on the show. Excellent interview. I'll try to make sure I link it in the description of this video. But yeah, you want to definitely take a look at the Atari token and maybe accumulate some of those, because they are going to integrate this into the metaverses that they build, and we know that's going to be an easy layup for them to attract players because they're already in the space, right? So take a look at the Atari token. That is the last top 5 token that I think you should take a look at. I'm not putting them in any order here. I'm just giving you the 5 that I think you should be looking out for in this new year. And then maybe I'll do another video and update in a couple of months or so. Things change so quickly in this space, as you guys know. So I'll definitely make sure I do another one. If you guys found this video informative, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to receive more videos like this. I'm out of here, people. Ha!